It is classic Americana. This thing here. I don't know what it is, a centrifugal force thing. They're calling it Centrum. I think that's a vitamin. That's less exciting. But we're putting one of these down. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Planet Coaster here in Dave's Awesome Rides, which isn't particularly awesome right now because apparently teacups just broke down. Mechanic en route. D is on the case. D is en route to that. D, we have 3 rides. Okay, 3. Not many of them make any money at all. We've got, D, we have less than $300 in the bank. That does not even pay your salary next month, D. So D, I'm just asking you, D, as a favor, just as a favor to your boss, just for me, D, for me. Could you get on the teacup ride and do your thing, please? Look at Princess Amelie. Princess Amelie is down here doing her job, which is shocking because Princess Amelie loves to go on break. So Princess Amelie is down here entertaining these people, well, entertaining the caretaker whom she works with, entertaining her co-workers. These people seem to be enthralled by Princess Amelie. Are you digging Princess Amelie? No, not at all. Now, Lois here is indeed watching Princess Amelie. Princess Amelie the First, I might add, apparently. I did have another one, but then I fired her. You don't want to spend any money at Hats Fantastic, but you loved Princess Amelie. You also wanted more rides. I do too. I have negative 100 and some odd dollars in the bank here. What we're really doing is just counting down the hours until we are done with our loan. And when the loan is done, which is going to happen very, very soon, the loan is almost done, then we're going to get another loan. You see how this is going to go here. We're just going to keep getting loans until this park starts to pay for itself. Oh, D, you finally managed to make it over here, did you? Like a couple of game hours later, you finally made it over here. Yeah, just twiddle the knob there. Do a thing with a screwdriver. That looks really important. Do something with a screwdriver. Are you doing something with a screwdriver? Oh, you got a drill out. Okay, you're going hardcore on this. I see you have a small sledgehammer in there. Probably that's not really what you want to be doing. You're back in with the drill. D working very, very hard here, I think. Are we done, D? Are we done? Is teacups back on? Okay, can we get the teacups back on, please? No, it's not broken down. D dealt with it. No, D's done his thing. D's good. Well, at least the bubbles are looking nice. Nobody's there to view them because teacups is broken down, but the bubbles look nice. The little bubble throwing out things there look very, very nice. This is about all I can do. I've got negative $13 right now. Teacups has been fixed. Good. Have we turned it back on? We have. Excellent. Everybody, don't leave. Don't leave. Do buy the things that you're buying right there. Do indeed do that. But please don't leave. Teacups is back on. You can go sit in a giant teacup and spin around a little bit. I'm told it's very thrilling if you're a small child. Now, going through the comments of Planet Coaster while I sit here and have no money, one thing that came up a few times is my park entry fee. I might actually want to lower it, because the lower the park entry fee, the higher I can charge for the rides. So it's got to, from what I'm reading from comments, guests prefer like one or the other. They either want cheap rides, but a high entry fee, they'll be okay with that, or they want a low entry fee, but they'll pay more for a ride. So what am I charging right now? Again, I got under $100. I'm not doing anything right at the moment. What are we charging right now for ticket prices? $5. That's actually really low. That's super, super. $5? To get into a theme park? $5, a pickpocket stole your money. Yeah, I don't have money for security. Why do you think I have money for security? And just to make sure we're capitalizing on everything I possibly can, we're going to turn these rides on the advice of comments, to full load. So make sure that this thing is packed before we send people out on this. Don't want any empty seats on these rides. I can't afford it. I can't afford it in these things. So what is it you do again? Whirly Rig 2? Yeah, you're only doing a half load. No, full load, please. What? Staff members can't find a staff building. Yes, they can. Oh, that reminds me I should go over to the staff building, because did I do this the last time? I genuinely don't remember. Staff building 4, you've got like perks and things that I can do. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Capacity 3. You can't find room? You can now. There you go. Now you can add 5 people in there. Oh, wow, it's going to cost me $200 to do this. I only have $200. How much to put a perk in there? Because staff healthcare, more resilient against being overworked. That sounds super good. In fact, I can't imagine that anything else is better than that. I don't have $300. I gotta literally sit here and wait to accumulate $300 before I can confirm this change. Okay, quickly, while I've got the money, there we go. Change is confirmed. All right, so we can get 5 people in the staff room, and they'll get the staff healthcare bonus. They'll be more resilient to being overworked. Okay, where are we at? Are we done? Oh, 98%. 98. I can't even afford to pay off the loan at $151. I can't even afford to do that. This is so depressing. I have such a plan for when I get a new loan. I want to begin the Great American Midway, the classic American Midway. That's what I'd like to do. I want that running up here as best as I can. I mean, it's not going to be the length of the park or anything, but I want that running up here. You know, while I'm looking at it, boy, that's wonky, isn't it? Am I going to be able to live with that? I'm going to have to try and learn to cope with that. But yeah, I'd love to get started as best I can with the Great American Midway. Do I know, while I'm sitting here with no money, do I know how to build a basic Ferris wheel? Is that a thing I've got under my control here? Not as such, no. I certainly can't afford to research anything right now. The carousel will work very well in classic American Midway. I got plans for this thing. Well, the spotlights look good. I paid for them. I'm going to sit here and watch them. The spotlights look great. How are we doing, kids? 100%, $5. Oh my god, it's done. It's done. Slam it into pause mode. I'm going to borrow more money. Oh, wow. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. We're actually not horribly unprofitable. I mean, we're bleeding money. Don't get me wrong. But that was only like $400. That's not that bad. I've been way more deficient in Tycoon games before this. So let's try adding a new loan. Show me something huge. 10K, that's all you got? I mean, I've got pretty good credit rating here. I've borrowed 10,000. I've paid back 12. You don't want to, give me a little bump there? 10,000 at 20% interest too. Wow, 5,000 at 30% interest. So there's basically a loan shark on the property. 10K, thank you very much. Thank you. No, I've got to have it. Otherwise, this is going to be like 20 episodes of just sitting here, watching this go up and down in very, very tiny increments. Alrighty. Let's look at, first of all, research. It's not my go-to, but I'd like to get a better ride in here. Magical moments, okay. A crazy classic, and twist and spin. Yaha. Now, a lot of people had said, go track ride, track ride, track ride. Why aren't you putting up track rides? Track rides are the best things ever. Track rides made so much money. Track rides are crazy, stupid expensive. Just stupid expensive. So I'm going to go, let's see, how much does this cost me? It's going to total cost me about $1,500. It's going to cost me $500 to $1,500 a month. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Maybe I make do with what I've got. Because I was thinking about this morning as I was getting ready to, think about it later in the day. I think about games kind of all day. It's kind of the nature of what I do in this little gaming channel nonsense thing. I sit here and I think about games and what I'm going to do in them. So I know what paths are. Thank you very much. What I'd like to do with the classic American Midway is I'd like to take it up here. All right, so we're going to go up here like that. All right, let me look at that. That's probably enough to get started. I want a big open space in the middle of this. So this is also, now it says if I hold down Z, I'll get a snappier kind of path. I guess so. It's not as snappy as I might ideally like it to be, but here we are. This is what we're doing. So put this, like that, and like that, and like that. Okay, get out of all of that, please. How does that kind of look? It's not perfect, but I'm not often going to be viewing it from this angle, and actually now it kind of works with the weird wonky bit. Now, you know what it looks like now? Now it looks like one of those like glyphs that you see carved into the side of, I don't know, like Machu Picchu or something like that. Somewhere down in South America, in the middle of the desert, they carve those things into the side of mountains, and they can only be seen from the air. I'm basically making one of those. Right now, I'm sending a message to the aliens, and my message is, dear God, please come here and spend money. Can I interest you, aliens, in a teacup ride? Now, here's the thing. Can I find that thing that I said I was going to put in here when I saw it a few episodes and said, oh my God, that is perfect for the classic American Midway? I don't even remember where it is or what it does. I am, by the way, to those who might be sensitive, and I know I've got a couple of viewers who are, I'm putting the clown bathroom down here. That's definitely happening in classic American Midway. That was it. Vintage amusements. Yeah, load yourself in there, Sparky. That was it. That was it right there. This is so cool looking. Oh, and it actually, does it do something? It connects to the paths. I thought it was just sort of decorative. Do you do something? What exactly is it that you think you do? Also, how much am I spending on this? $1,300. Okay, I gotta leave some money for rides, Dave, for rides. I want this to be right at the end of this. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. This is so sweet looking. All right, come on, right there. Okay. What is it you do around here? A popcorn machine, a fortune machine, a gumball machine, and a claw crane. Oh, this could not be more perfect for classic American Midway. Now, again, to those who may have sensitivities to such issues, clown bathroom going up right up front. This is your entryway into... Ooh, hang on. Should this be the entryway or the last thing? Maybe I should move the arcade down here. Oh, now I gotta have a think about this. Hang on. Yeah, it's a question of visibility. So this thing sits a little lower. I mean, I don't think it actually does, but it doesn't have the impact of this. So we're going to take this and move this. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Oh my god, it's going to fit perfectly in here. Kind of. I'm not crazy about those barriers sticking out the side there. I may have to undo literally everything and start all over again. Yeah, I do. Hang tight. There, I think we can all agree that that looks much, much better. You're all welcome. That took a little longer than I actually expected it to get that to look as good as it does now, or at least, now you're a little wonky. Put it aside, Dave, put it aside. How about we did something smart? Let's get a ride maybe in here before you blow all of your new loan on this. So what do we got? The Grand Carousel, okay. Or the Venetian Carousel. Either of those would work perfectly right in here. I do want to try and save room for a Ferris wheel here. Ferris wheel front and center. Big Ferris wheel right here, if I can make it happen. So maybe I put the carousel off to the side. Like here. And then shops, and then another small ride. That might be the way this goes. Okay, so rotate yourself. Show me things. Okay, so you kind of come out like that. That's broadly fine. How about we said right there? Okay, let's place your entrance right over here. And then your exit could be right here, so you come right back onto the midway. Okay, let's do this. Let's make sure there's room for people to queue up here. Like that. Nope, come on, like that, and then like that, and then come back around here. No, not quite. I'm getting there. Don't worry. I'm going to get you there, cute. You don't even worry about this. There you go. All right, you can be, off like that. That's fine. That's fine. And then let's make sure we do the exit path, because I often forget to do that, don't I? So you can go right to here. Perfect. Okay. Well, that is a ride down. I've got a little over half of what I started with. Let's get some sensible things going, like actually, making sure people can use this and get the game going here. Now, go back to my wonderful arcade game thing that I like here. Gumballs, Fortune Machine, Popcorn Machine, and Claw Crane. There's a lot of overflowing bins. Yes, I'm sure there are. All right, so $1 for a gumball ball. That's fine. I'm going to be probably looking at quantity over quality here. I don't really care, how much we're charging so long as people are constantly coming in and using this. Oh my god, this looks so cool. It's got a Zoltan machine. This looks so amazing. I'm so happy I found this. This is the best thing in the world so far. You're tested enough. Go ahead, open up. Yeah, this is going to start to come together. The classic American Midway. The classic American Carnival right here. Okay, you know what? They said they needed bins. Let's actually do something about bins here. No, show me that, and then show me things that go on paths. There we go. Let's do, say, a bin here and a bin here. What they actually said is the bins are overflowing, and I should probably, get another janitor. Oh, these are nice park benches. Yeah, those kind of work there. All right, put one there, and put one there. I could put some in here. That's not a bad idea. See how it goes. Let's not blow all of our money here on a $10 bench. Oh my god, you know what this thing needs? Fire. Totally needs fire. Show me explosion. That's too much. Show me... No, explosion is too much. Western explosion. Okay, I don't know why that's Western. Small fire jet. Good. A little atmospheric. That'd be something I'd maybe put in my living room. Small, thin. Not bad. Where's the giant jet of fire? No, that's a huge explosion there. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, that's better. That's better. It's actually a little too much for this. No, lava. I'm not feeling lava. Show me this flamethrower. Wow. That is cool. No denying it. That is cool. Can I put that up there? I can. I could just have this, like, coming out of his head. Could I have it coming out of his eyes? Oh, hang on. Hang on. I could sink that in a little further. I kind of want to do that, and I kind of don't, because that would work better for, like, post-apocalyptic world. But where am I going to find this guy? I can't put this guy in post-apocalyptic world. That wouldn't make any sense. It's the ridiculous thing ever. Why would I even think that? I'm going to have to come back to that thought. I could totally, like, sink this in here, inside his head, and then have the flames coming out of his eyes, like that. No, 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 no. No, back it off. You're too excited about that. Another opportunity I would do with the clown face. That would make that extra terrifying, because the clown actually has no eyes. Huh. Okay, stick to your plan, Dave. Stick to your plan. All right, stick to your plan. How about just a simple fire jet? Small and wide. Show me that. Nope, I didn't like that. Yeah, one there and one there. Okay. I'm not even sure I like that. I'll come back to that idea. See, here's my thought process with doing this. Is much like we did down here, I'm going to blow all my money on the rides, and then spend the countdown timer on the loan, prettying it up a little bit. I know I have a very long way to go with prettying it up. I haven't done nearly enough over here. But this is my thought process. Put a bunch of stuff in, and then count down the loan, doing little things, little pretty ups over here. So what could you show me, say, in a thrill ride? We did a ride on the other side. I'd like to see something ideally on the smaller side, and I must stress this, on the cheaper side. Oh, that is classic American Midway. You don't go to an American carnival and not see this thing. The whole, like, G-force thing where you're pinned against the wall. I can't tell you the number of times I've ridden on those. There's a carnival that comes through our town once a year, and every time it's got this. It is classic Americana, this thing here. I don't know what it is, a centrifugal force thing. They're calling it Centrum. I think that's a vitamin. That's less exciting. But we're putting one of these down. Okay, so we are doing this guy. Spin yourself a little bit there, Sparky. This guy's going to go, like, right here. Okay. Let's do our entrance. Kind of there? No, let's spin that way over here. I can get a good long queue. And then let's put your exit, again, slamming you back into the midway. Because if I have my way, there's going to be a ton of shops down here. Things to spend your money on. I could also think about getting some research going. I'll have a think about that. Connect A to B here. Okay, get that thing tested. We've got people to move around here. Oh, they've got little crash test dummies in it. I do like this thing, actually. I've always been a fan of this. I'm not so much with, like, roller coasters and things like that, but this thing I always liked. It's neat. You're just pinned against a wall. You, like, smack yourself in the face a few times, or the person next to you, which is equally, if not more, embarrassing. Oh, but people are queuing up for Zoltar here. Oh, we're having a good old time with the Zoltar. Yeah. How much does this puppy cost, by the way? While I happen to be thinking about that. Zoltan, whatever. Oh. What does this do? Hang on. This does a thing. Possible to change the likelihood of a guest receiving a certain type of fortune. Increase the good fortune will reduce the happiness change from the fortune. Decreasing it, they're going to pay more to play it. Huh. Increasing or decreasing it too much in good fortune will result in less usage. So, much like any gambler, if they're happy all the time, that doesn't work for them. They actually want a chance of a bad fortune, and they're willing to pay more. Interesting. Decreasing the chance of a good fortune will mean guests are willing to pay more for the chance to play. Huh. That is fascinating, and that's almost $3 a pop, too. I want to read that one more time. Decreasing the chance of a good fortune. So doing that is going to make them more willing to pay more for the chance to play. So how about I told everyone their life is going to suck? Just for argument's sake. What if I said to all of my customers, nothing but bad times ahead for you? I mean, within a certain percentage here. I'm not going to jack it up to 100. But I'm going to put that up to $3 and see if people are willing to pay it. Okay, you, Chief, you just came out of there. I hope vintage Zoltan gives me a good fortune. This fortune is neither good or bad, so you got an average fortune. Okay, you seem to be very happy, by the way. You must have just got here. You haven't figured out how terrible the place is. I like the fire. I think more fire. The problem is I don't have enough fire. Oh god, is this not turned on, by the way? We've tested this for way too long. I'm sure it's perfectly safe. Okay, so 2 rides. Something that makes money and a bathroom that is terrifying. I really want to put the fire in that guy's eyes. Not in a metaphorical way. I mean, I literally want to put fire jetting out from his eyes. Let me know in the comments. Okay, there's the question for the comments. Clown bathroom. Oh, you have eyes now. Fire or no fire? Now, I know, you've watched the channel, and your first instinct is, Dave, fire. Of course, we're all gonna vote fire. But think, we have post-apocalyptic world. Oh, your eyes go away when I get farther away. And you've got eyes, and you don't have eyes. That is somehow the most terrifying thing about you. So I know you're immediately thinking yes to fire, and I am too. But we've got to remember, we've got post-apocalyptic land coming someday. You know, in time, it may take a while to get there. That's going to be the place where you want fire jetting out of somebody's eyes. I mean, I might be able to do... What I could do, I could try and duplicate something like this, but more post-apocalyptic, but that's like way too advanced class for me. So there's the question for the comments. Clown bathroom, fire or no fire? Oh my god, it gets freakish at night, too. Oh, it's just a random selection of lights clicking on and off, which is, again, somehow terrifying, but also classic Americana. How much do we charge for your nonsense? $3.50. Okay, can we get a feel of if people are into that sort of thing or not? Park entry was cheap. Venetian carousel looks well-maintained. Don't worry, that won't last. Well-maintained, and it's cheap. Okay, you've got lots of money after the park entry. So you seem to be pretty cool with the park entry fee. Park entry is a great value. Okay, how about we bump up the carousel a little bit? How about it's $4? All right, I'm not going to go nuts on this. I'm going to hopefully do gradual, small increases. Yeah, there we go. There we go. God help you if someone throws up on this thing. I've been there. It wasn't pretty. Okay, we are technically profitable for the month, too. So let's get this bumped up a little bit here. How about just $6? We'll keep the park entry as is. Keep it at $5. I mean, that seems ridiculously low. You said it's $5 to get into Universal Studios. I'd get a few extra tickets and just hand them out, because that's just stupid cheap. All right, I know it's not pretty. We're working on pretty, but I still want to get more places for people to spend money while hopefully still leaving room for a Ferris wheel. I could just leave it empty and come back to it later. None of this has to be finished. So how about, I would like to get some more places for people to spend money. Do we have, show me information. I haven't researched any information. I don't have any first aid. Oh, I do have first aid. First aid, schmirst aid, I say. How about a gift shop? We still doing just, Caribbean gift shop, you say? Huh. Interesting. And then the hats thing. I gotta research more stuff here. Do I have anything interesting in burgers that would work in classic American Midway here? Kind of. What is that one? Pirate Harbor. No, not really. Okay, I know one doesn't commonly think of bratwurst as a carnival food, but it's carnival adjacent in the sense that you would find sausages and something like that at a carnival. And I believe there's actually another entrance over here. So I'm going to zing a path, like sort of this way, and then I can put something on the other side of this. So you are going to go just like that. And then can you squeeze into here? There you go. Perfect. All right. Again, carnival adjacent is what we're getting out of this. That's all right. I don't mind that at all. Where are you going in such a hurry? Where are you going? You don't want to buy a souvenir now. That's fine. I don't really care if you buy it. Well, I mean, I care very deeply if you buy a souvenir. Please excuse what I just said there. I care extremely deeply that you... Wow, everyone is all about the Zoltan. I care very deeply if you buy a souvenir, or indeed anything at all. Everybody's wicked into Zoltan. If I'd known that, I would have put that up ages ago. You know, seeing that, is that a thing that I can just have? Like, without the accompanying bits here. So, like, vintage Zoltan. Can I... And while I'm here, why don't I make you a slightly different color? Why don't you be that color? There we go. Better. Because it's kind of like reds. Can I copy you and then move you somewhere else? Or are you down in here somewhere that I could be aware of you? And then, copy you. Because if people are wicked into this, I'm wicked into them doing it. If they're really, keen about their fortune, I am keen to slap that all over the park, preferably next to an ATM. All right, with that in place, I'm going to do... I know, this doesn't come up very much. I'm going to try and do sensible things. Hiring people. So let's get another janitor on site and also go away. How about another mechanic on site? Security maybe, but definitely another mechanic on site. I think I've only actually got the one mechanic for the entire place. I'll see how we do with the whole security thing. If a lot of people are getting robbed, I'll think about it. But if it's a nominal amount of people, that's just kind of the cost of doing business in my world. Are there any entertainers who meet my need of classic Americana? Pirate, not so much really. Dinosaur, maybe the dinosaur, Gulpy Rex, might work there. I could see that. I'm gonna... Yeah, I can kind of go with this. It's not perfect. I'd prefer, like, you don't have a cowboy, do you? You have any kind of cowboy? You've got Rene Few. I'd see you more in, like, a, I don't know, musketeer kind of role. The robot's cool. We'll definitely use that in post-apocalyptic world. There's no question of that. But I was kind of hoping for a cowboy. That'd be great. I don't think... Even the pirate isn't really going to do it. Actually, I guess you're kind of... You're piratey, but you could also be cowboy-esque. Again, cowboy-adjacent, like the bratwurst. Go ahead, slap yourself down there. I'm going to kind of have you hang out here. And can I do two at once here? No, it seems to be one or the other. All right, hang out here. And that's your... I don't know what you are. You're cowboy-adjacent. I want to put more fire down, but that 50 cents a month thing is... holding me off a little bit. Obviously not enough that I'm going to stop doing it. But it is kind of putting a wrench in the works to realize I gotta spend money every time I put one of these things down. Trying to increase profit, and then I'm putting up a ton of things that cost money as I'm doing it. So one there and one there. Okay. We'll see. I mean, I can always delete them later if it's costing us too much money. Still have almost half of what I borrowed. Wild Blue is broken down. Is somebody on their way? And I know I can go in and fidget with that about how often they're inspecting the rides. It should be way more often than they are right now. That's probably part of the problem that things are breaking down. But oh, is that D? Is D on the case here? No, that's the ride itself. Is that D? D? Are you doing your thing, D? Anyway, do your thing, D. Get the drill out. I can fidget with that and make sure they're inspecting these rides as often as is humanly possible. Every second would be a good idea. Again, I want to stress this. This is carnival adjacent bratwurst. Okay, carnival adjacent. People are into it. I think that is probably an excellent place to call it on Planet Coaster for today, with the beginnings of the classic American Midway and another 10K in the hole. So again, I'm going to build up, spend my downtime ticking the clock down on waiting for the next loan by prettying up what I just put down. That is slightly... I was going to say it's slightly off-center. It's fine. And of course, the big question for the comments is the clown bathroom, fire or no fire? Now again, don't jump to say fire. I want you to think about that response. Fire or no fire? on the clown bathroom. And guys, we will pick up some more of Planet Coaster, again, next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know what, kids? I'm the camp counselor who's going to teach you the truth. All right? None of this mamby-pamby kumbaya nonsense. All right? We're learning the truth here. The truth is death and disappointment and theft. Basically, I did the theft. Everything else is on you. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. So once again, the fish are on fire, and you're on fire. Isabella is in fact on fire. The YouTube awards ceremony for the best YouTubers of the time. I think this may be a mild exaggeration. I look like I'm paralyzed with fear and or hunger up on stage there.